Welcome back to the Chit-Chat show where the chat decides where we go. Today we got Hayley Shelton in the chat. Welcome in, welcome in. Hayley from HR, what have you been up to lately?
HR stuff and book writing and preparing for more consultant stuff and helping out nonprofits and all of the things that
What about
do.
Sleep?
Yes, I just took my Fitbit off, but I am also dedicated to I'm a 7-hour a nighter, but I accomplish it in chunks, I think, at this point because of all the activity. So it's important to maintain. I'm trying to also maintain that as one of the plates spinning constantly.
Keep those plates spinning. Because you've got a teenager at home, and it's kind of like two teenagers. How AJ, your husband AJ, is a little bit like a teenager sometimes, right?
He's fun like a teenager. Yes, he's fun.
Second time's a charm, Hayley.
Yes, that's right. That's right. But I have a 13-year-old in the house, a 13-year-old girl, and so she's still sweet. I say this all the time because I'm like, oh, she's 13. Everybody's like, but she's very sweet. She is a very bright, empathetic child. So it's really interesting to see her do life, to see her do things.
So is it like a mini me growing up, or is she significantly different than you?
It is in personality. Yes. It's funny because she actually looks a lot like, I have one sister, and my sister is a blonde, blue-eyed, straight haired individual. So we do not look very much alike, but my daughter looks more like my sister. So I had sort of a blonde, blue-eyed child in the house that acted a lot like me and acts a lot like me now. So it's getting interesting.
It's a handful to raise. It's essentially like raising two kids. Like, I know that your dad's watching. He'll probably say, wow, raising one Hayley is like raising two kids. Like, that's probably what he'll say.
Yes, I was the oldest. And so I think, I was the more headstrong and the more of a handful. I think my sister was.
That's why you're in HR. The middle child could never be in HR. See, nobody would let me be HR because I'm the middle child, right? But like the oldest is like perfect for HR.
Well, middle child, I feel like you'd empathize with everybody and be like, well, nobody, cared about a middle child. Whatever you guys say, you guys complain about.
I'm invisible.
I don't even know what you complain about, but you complain about things and then you'd like project that onto the workplace. So
yes, I would. I would project.
We know we're keeping things in line. We're making sure everything is working. Everybody's safe. Everything is, is clipping along like it should. That's
moving along. And even the picking up tasks that weren't like in their wheelhouse before. My brother today, my oldest brother, made the nachos and tacos for the family for his daughter's 6th birthday today, my niece. And I was like, when did you learn how to cook?
Did you went to the 6-year-old's birthday party? Did you wear the daddy hat when you went to the party?
Yeah, I wore the daddy hat. Yeah,
party hat?
I wore the GrowDaddy.com hat with the Playboy shirt. And then some people who I'd never met before were like, so like, what do you do? And I'm like, lawyer, and I ship post on LinkedIn. And they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, there was like
there were no questions. They didn't know if they should ask.
Yeah, they're not sure. They were just like, and then
like they thought maybe I was joking or something, I guess.
Yeah, they probably did. They were just like, lawyer, okay, and then that was all they had to know. They were just like, okay.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to this guy. It's like you say when you go to like a kid's birthday party, they hear your HR, they want you to watch the kids, right, or something like that.
Yeah, so that happens. It's weird. So I usually just say I'm in consulting, and then they're like, "Oh, well, what do you do?" And then I have to clarify because I don't want them to think I'm like a tech person or a finance person or something. So I'm like, "Oh, I'm in HR," and so like immediately you see like faces change. right, from the adults, because everybody has an
Yeah.
HR story. And then I will also get nominated as either, I don't know if it's the most responsible or they just hate me now because I said I was in HR. So
It's a little A, little B. Yeah.
I feel like it is. And I'm prepared for it. Like, I get it. I mean, you're a lawyer. Like, not everybody, loves
Trust me.
that
Loves
either.
me. Yeah.
So
not everybody loves me. I agree. Not everybody loves me.
It's not
It's
you.
hard.
I'm sure
It's hard being the middle child. I'm telling you. Who do we have in chat? We got Kelly Boyden. we don't like Kelly Boyden, so let's just move on to the next one.
What?
Josh Kane.
No way.
Josh Kane up in this JKUITB. Josh Kane up in this business.
That's right. Josh, I saw Jordan. I saw Michael, Todd.
And you're wearing a shirt that says leave me alone, right?
It says it's a beautiful day to leave me alone, is what this shirt says.
It's a beautiful day to leave me alone. Yeah, I need to get some of those. I need to get a couple of those. Did you get it on?
What's funny is that I have all kinds of little funny t-shirts, and I have political ones. I have ones that people look twice at. My father is a big fan of sending us irreverent, hilarious t-shirts that we don't wear to the house for the most part. But no, we have all kinds of hilarious t-shirts around here. Yeah.
That's cool. What's your favorite hilarious t-shirt? Is it that one?
I have one that says, damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
I kind of like that one. I have a lot of college t-shirts. And
remember what Denzel did in that movie American Gangster, where that guy like was shorting him and he just like walks up to him, and it was Idris Elba actually, and he just points the gun right at his face and then shoots him in front of like, thousands of witnesses.
Everybody.
That's a gangster move right there.
That would be a gangster move.
But we try to de-escalate. Yeah, we try to de-escalate, right?
We don't need to get to that point. Like we can use our words. We're gonna use
our
words.
What would you have said to Denzel at that time when he's
absolutely
about to
nothing.
cap him?
I'm not gonna tell Denzel anything. I'm gonna stay out of it. It's not my business. No, I'm not gonna de-escalate that. I'll choose battles, and that will not be one of them, probably.
Okay. What's a war story that you've got of a tough battle that you had in HR?
Oh.
With omitting the names, of course.
Yeah, of course. Names and company. Okay. Names and company, of course. I tried. Well, I didn't try. I actually succeeded. I rolled out for a company once paternity leave. Paternity leave.
That's awesome. Guys. Good job. We want that. 2 weeks. We need that.
2 weeks for the fellas or the spouses to have at home with their spouses or their partners and build bonds, help out, do all the things that you should do. Let that woman sleep and take a shower, right? All those things. And I brought it to the senior leadership, which was, they were all male and they were all Caucasian. And they said, what is this? Male breastfeeding leave? What are you trying? We need these guys. They sell things. They do.
What was this, like 1989 or something? This wasn't recent.
No, it was in the 2010s. I'll just put it in that decade, in the 2010s. It was not very long ago. And they called it male breastfeeding leave. I had to go to multiple offices where managers and leaders that were, vice presidents of things, a couple of clicks above me, right on the rung, made fun of it to my face. And we're like, what are you doing? I don't care. We implemented it. We pushed it through. Multiple men took advantage of it, supported their partners, bonded with their children.
Good job. Sorry for being progressive. Boom, boom.
That's right.
Boom,
Screw you, Scott. It's not male breastfeeding leave. And it made a difference. It's important.
It made a difference. That's what you're doing. You're making a difference.
That's really what I try. Like, I joke about it sometimes, but I'm, if it was a pie chart of 100% of like, people are always like, well, HR is for the company. I'm a 51, at least 49 person, because if the people are happy and functioning and have good policies, know what they're doing, and they can be productive, the company does well. Like, those things are directly tied together, right? You can absolutely grind people down and squeeze every little drop of productivity at them and have crazy rollover turnover and everybody hates you and they're reviewing you online. Or you can be a human being to everybody and respect them as people and
that applies
run a business
across the board, whatever job you got or non-job you got, like human being, treat people like a human being.
It costs you nothing to not be an asshole. It costs you nothing, right? To just respect. You don't have to like people. You don't have to overly compliment them, but you can give them a baseline of respect so that people can move forward and do stuff.
That's what I would rather have instead of a ton of like half-assed or fake compliments. I'd rather have a couple ounces of real respect.
I have, some of the best compliments I've gotten have been people that I have worked through like a difficult situation. Like the most recent one I can think, I coached somebody who was having a really serious mental issue. She had a condition that she was managing, and she was having an episode, and she wanted to quit. And so I explained to her, I was like, you've got options. Like, we can put you on an LOA. We got an EAP. There's therapy. There's all these other things you didn't know that were, in your benefits. I will talk to people. You can take a couple of weeks off and come back. Right. And a couple days later, once she, got help and kind of de-escalated a little bit, she reached back out and was very complimentary. Very, very complimentary. It's like, thank you so much for doing that. That really made a difference. Nobody's ever taken the time to do that kind of thing. And that's why, like, I made a huge difference to that person, and she'd been thrown away by employers her entire life because she has a disability. She needs an accommodation. So it's things like that. And I really try to speak up for those people because a lot of people don't. They don't. And then they fall through the cracks. They get disillusioned, and they think the workplace is not for them. They just haven't found a good workplace. And that matters. Like, culture matters. All that stuff really does. Like, I don't want to work with Brenda from HR. Like, I don't want to work with some stodgy rule follower. Like, I want to work with a people person. So I try to be that person.
Yeah, you got to be what you want, and I think that you got Journey right behind you, right? So how does Don't Stop Believing fit into all this? I mean, you got to keep believing in people, right?
Yeah. Well, yes. Obviously, yes. It's not just Journey. Like, every inspirational, and we've talked about this before. My husband and I, we're big music people. We're in Nashville, and so we're always like singing like little lyrics and kind of springing off each other. But these prints, if you guys want to look them up, they're called Hatch Show prints, and there is a printer that's native just to Nashville, where they used to roll out on a press these concert and these different prints. And so they only make a certain amount every time they do a run of them, and they're all kind of like classic and famous, and there's a bunch of them. So if you guys want to check out Hatch Show prints, my entire house is covered in these in different sizes and different things. So
nice.
It's interesting.
You're like a mini museum, like Jordan Davis has got her little museum in her place. And so with fossils and everything, and you got yours with all your prints.
Yep. There's all kinds of, this house is full of antiques and little weird things. And Jordan stayed here. I think you guys knew that. Jordan Davis came and stayed at my house for a little bit and did some work while we were out of town. And she was kind of wandering around the house and checking everything out, which is fun.
Shelly Lojuk says, Hayley, I respect you so much for how you support people. Big heart.
Thanks. Shelly, I saw one of Shelly's posts. She had a picture of you, a framed photo of you. I think that was Shelly from the last time she was on the podcast.
Yeah.
That's
Ask her about her Bad Bitches playlist. Somebody anonymous said, ask about her Bad Bitches playlist.
I think I know who that was. It's my Spotify playlist. So I've joked about this, and I think I posted about it once, that all of my Spotify playlists have not safe for work names. And so I can't sign in at work anywhere I work because I think one is called OMG Rage. I have the Bad Bitches playlist, which is all women, hard rock and rap. It's awesome. It's my favorite. I I have several I can't actually say out loud because they are not appropriate. So the handful of times that I have logged in or gone to log in at like a workplace at an actual corporation, I have to change the names and then log in.
Yeah, you got to
So
change
IT
those
doesn't come
names.
down and be like, who is this person that has signed? Who's listening to bad bitches over here?
This is the bad bitch, the baddest of the bitches.
That's HR.
Right
That's
who's
HR.
listening. Yeah. I love
It
when
would be.
when we're playing like a Discord game, and then like whoever has like the most perverse answer, like usually wins, right? And then
Yeah.
like who was winning and know your meme? Who was in first place? Who won actually? Who won? Yeah.
Wasn't it me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I won.
I know. So I'm pretty
I won.
sure. I'm pretty sure you guys that say that like HR is stiff and whatever, like, because some people in the chat are like insinuating that HR is a little bit like stiff or whatever. Like, no, not this one.
Yeah, I 9 times out of 10, you'd be right. Not this time. I have to tone it down in the workplace. I tone it down a lot in the workplace. I'm a little bit of an HR nightmare myself, guys. Like even as an HR person, I'm very self-driven and self-governed. And so if I work in a place that wants a lot of meetings or really wants to, check in a lot, I don't need that. I kind of get my assignment and I run with it. And if I need something, I'll come to you. But I work a little differently like that.
Yeah. This one is called Please Be Patient With Me. I'm from the 1900s. So like, I'm sure that your daughter like says that joke, right? Like, oh, you're from the 1900s.
Just when you said that, I don't know if you saw my face, but I was literally remembering when she said something to me and she was like, you're from the 1900s. And I was like,
I'm from the 80s. Okay. I'm from the 1980s.
Yeah, me too. Oregon Trail millennial. And yeah. I think I told you this before, but in part of my consulting and practice, I do generational workplace training. So I talk about the differences in the generations and how they work together and all the different, we've got Gen Alpha coming up. My daughter is an alpha of the alpha. She was born in the first part of the first year of the alpha millennial. And
so the alphas are 13 now. My gosh, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. They are 13.
The alpha lingo is even more crazy than the Gen Z lingo. It's like, oh my goodness.
Yes. And as soon as I figure it out, it's not cool anymore, whatever it is.
Oh yeah. If you say it, then they just abandon it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. And AJ and I will kind of, we'll bookend her and, be doing, fam talk with her. And she's just like she hates it so much.
like He-Man. I heard that she just kind of sat through He-Man while you were thoroughly enjoying this new He-Man.
Yes, because and if my dad is watching this podcast, he will remember this. Growing up, I was a huge He-Man fan, and I had Castle Grayskull, and I had Skeletor. Like that was my thing. And my sister had She-Ra, and it was a thing. And so the original Masters of the Universe, when it came out, I was little. I think it was like 85, 6, 7, 8. Like I was little, and they remade it. And guys, if you haven't seen it already, Adam, He-Man in the real world is in HR. That's what he does. He-Man in the real world is an HR person. And he goes throughout the entire movie, saving hernia and de-escalating situations with all kinds of scary Skeletor monster people I don't want to spoil it, but, the movie ends well. So I'm not saying that if he hadn't been in HR, it might have been different. But if Adam had come into the real world as an accountant, I think the movie might have been a little different, just saying.
Well, Ben Affleck could have starred in it then.
Well, that accountant was that was actually kind of cool, even though I'm not a huge Affleck fan, but that movie was pretty good.
That was a great movie. I loved Accountant 1 and 2. I liked both of them.
AJ watched both of those. I got like all the way almost through He-Man before I realized that Jared Leto was Skeletor.
Oh.
I didn't know. Because you can't see his face, and it's just his voice, and it didn't.
He got arrested for something like a week ago.
I don't know if he got arrested, but he's in trouble. They're talking about him. It's not good.
Yeah. He's not. It's not good. Whatever it is, it's not good. Yeah,
It's
we
not
don't
good.
do a whole
Yeah.
lot of current events here, but that one's just, you don't want to be, that any press is good press. I think that's bogus, right?
It's like 99% of the time. I will tell you my book agent, the lady who's working with me on my book, she says that. And I'm like, yeah, except maybe if you're Jared Leto right now. Like I don't want
Yeah.
that kind of
I don't want
I don't
that.
want that one. But like anything else almost. Like, yeah. But you can miss me with that. I don't want that. No.
So what
Mm.
is the 1 paragraph or 2 paragraph summary of what your book's about?
Ooh. Well, I can't tell you a ton because my age. Also, if you guys don't know Isabella Fiore on LinkedIn, you should. She's awesome, and she's my agent. She's doing the developmental edits of my book, and she's ushering me through the whole process. She's fantastic, worth every penny, by the way.
Yeah.
And it's not even 2 paragraphs. It's a murder mystery. It's a murder mystery set in a small mountain college town here in Tennessee. It's set in Sewanee, Tennessee. And so that's it. It's a murder mystery.
Whodunit?
It's a lot of HR people. It's a whodunit. A lot of HR people are writing impactful, workplace changing books that really mean something. I wrote a murder mystery book.
No, I think
I
that's
did
the
a
way to
fiction
do
book.
it though, because like I don't know, writing about your own field is a little passe. It's better to venture out and see what else,
Yeah.
see if you can flex some muscles elsewhere.
Well, and I'm going to be honest, like I follow a ton of people like on LinkedIn. I follow a lot of people in the HR space and they are really good at what they do and really good at explaining it. And I don't know if I could write a technical HR book. Like, I just don't know if my brain works that way. I would so much rather read someone else's. They're fascinating. I follow Kirsten Greggs on LinkedIn. She's the Trap Recruiter, TRAP. She's the Trap Recruiter. And our AI people would like this. She's a people ops person, and she analyzes. She's going after the job market right now, and why nobody can get through the HRS systems and the ATS systems. She's looking at that stuff. It's Kirsten Greggs, but she's taken a deep dive into that from the people ops perspective. So
what does
people
people
like
ops
her.
mean for the simpletons out there? Like Google calls their HR people ops. I'm pretty sure they call it something like that.
It's basically the tech side of people. So instead of recruiting or something, it's the people that are managing all of your software platforms and your application systems and your payroll systems. They manage the operations parts. So those are really smart people that do tech stuff, right? And so I'd rather read theirs than me try to figure that out, because I do what they call it the fluffier side of HR. It's the people stuff, as if that's not hard and gritty. It is.
So you do the how to win friends and influence people stuff.
Yeah, but it's like how to win friends and influence people. But if you can't do that, just like go over there and burn bright. Just go over there and do your own thing. Because maybe, I tell my daughter all the time, you are not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Some people do not even drink tea, and you cannot account for bad taste.
Yeah.
So just go be awesome. Just go be awesome and do your own thing. Blind people with your light. Eventually, you'll get a couple of moths. People will come over. They will. They'll be like, "What's going on over here? What are you doing?" That's the whole Max. That's the whole thing with you. Like
what?
You put a little thing out there, and everybody thinks you're funny, and they think you're charismatic, and they meet other people through you, and so you're just a big fat moth.
No, I'm not.
Or you're the flame, and everybody else is a moth. I guess that's what it is.
Nope.
No. The pee in pools.
Why not? Okay, I heard that
Max
it's okay to pee in pools, but don't pee into pools. If you're like don't like shoot the stream.
Ooh, yeah.
Like that would be bad. But if you're like already in there, it's probably okay to pee in pools, guys. It's probably okay.
Like every now and then you'll see a child, like a boy child, a little one do that. Like come up to the pool and try to pee. Like,
shoot the stream.
Like a mom runs over and is like, no, and takes him away by like the seat of his pants. Little boys do stuff like that.
Which famous actor or actress would you want to narrate your book?
Oh, I don't know. I think I am going to do an audio book, but I want to narrate it.
Oh, okay. But like, if you had to,
I do.
Let a celebrity.
If I had to let a celebrity.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh, I know, and this is an interesting one. I don't think people would pick this one. Holly Hunter, Mrs. Incredible.
Ah,
I would pick Holly Hunter. She's Southern. She has a very distinct accent, and well, she was Mrs. Incredible. She was lots of things. She's Holly Hunter. She won like a ton of stuff. But
wait, she was Mrs.
yeah,
Incredible? Like, okay, because that
yeah,
woman's a dime.
the voice. She was the voice. She was.
The
Yeah.
voice.
So, and somebody
So
mentioned
it's
that.
a
I think
female
that's
narrator. Your
somebody
book?
mentioned.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, the main character is a female. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Somebody
And it's got a
mentioned
lot
what?
of strong female characters in it. It's got a lot of strong female characters.
Yeah.
So it's not a feminist murder mystery, but it's definitely a female positive one because all of the major characters are female.
Nice. I like it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Holly Hunter, or I was trying to think of somebody with a really smooth, like smoothly cadenced voice, and I couldn't. The first person I
Matthew
thought of was.
McConaughey.
I don't know if that voice would go with that story.
Well, okay,
You just got turned
I
around.
narrated 50 Shades of Grey for some people in the after the boss left, they asked me if I could narrate for them. And I would do it in like a really like a deep voice. And narrating 50 Shades of Grey at the workplace, there's nothing wrong with that.
You no HR, right? It's just not.
We didn't have a
HR.
real HR.
Is this a law firm? This is a law firm, right?
Yeah,
Okay, well,
yeah.
they don't have real HR unless they're like national firms.
We don't have real HR.
HR in law firms is a little wild. Law firms are pretty wild, believe it or not. A lot
Yeah,
of
that's true. I agree with that. Yeah, law firms
my very
like
first,
we do stuff like that. Yeah.
I was going to say my very first job, and there was not a ton of funny business. I'm just saying my very first job was at a big national firm. Then it was Fulbright and Jaworski. Now I think it's Norton Fulbright. I think they're called.
I've heard of
Fulbright.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. And so that was my very first, and I was a litigation assistant, a project assistant. And wow, stories, y'all. Just general law, like stories of things is crazy.
Well, and you
crazy.
did a master's in environmental law in 1 year when it normally takes 2 years, right?
Yeah, it was an accelerated program. So like a bunch of us did it quicker because we had the option to kind of do it part-time because it was made like that. And we were like, no, we don't want to do that. So it was environmental law and policy, which I used immediately when I got out because I did an internship and worked a job at a nonpartisan policy house. I worked at the National Conference of State Legislatures in the Energy, Environment, and Transportation Department. I was over there. And then I promptly realized that policy work, the difference between pay and policy work and a corporate job was very different. And I had loans and I had lots of things I had to pay for as a human woman. And I zipped over to corporate and went over there.
Yeah.
So I use a lot. I was able to audit some classes and I learned a lot. And I pull out my environmental law knowledge at dinner parties and things, mostly when people are like, climate change, is that even real? And I'm like,
is that real? That don't sound too real to me.
Let me tell you about that. And then they always follow up with like, well, what do you know? Like, what do you know about it? Are you a scientist or something? I'm like, I literally have a master's degree. I am a designated master in the subject.
Yes, a sensei, a master.
Yes.
Wait,
and I have a master's degree in organizational leadership, which is why the HR stuff. That's the HR stuff. So organizational leadership.
But did you know that, like, etymologically speaking, a male mistress is called a master? So, like, you don't have that type of degree, like.
No.
Okay.
Not that type of degree. I'm just a master of this subject.
Whoa, that was cool. You just bedazzled everywhere. Whoa.
What did I do? Per the academy.
Bedazzled.
Well, per the University of Denver, I guess, was that one. And then per Gonzaga University for the second one.
Nice.
So they said I'm good enough. So y'all got a problem with it, you can take it up with them. They're the ones that did this.
Gonzaga had a pretty good basketball team back in the day. Something like that.
I knew nothing about it. I remember I told my dad, I was like, I got into this program and it was one of the like best in the country for what I wanted to do. So I was like, I'm going to do that. And the two things he told me were the only things I knew about it. The Zags, they had an amazing basketball team.
Yeah.
And Bing Crosby was asked to leave. He went there as a college student. Bing Crosby was kicked out of Gonzaga.
That makes sense
So
because, he's a big jerk. What a jerk.
I don't know what he did. I don't know the man personally.
Probably did the same thing Jared
I
Leto did. Yeah.
Ugh.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, well, I don't know what happened, but all that's bad.
I just took my "Make Comedy Great Again" shirt off, hat off. But how could comedy be great again? How could it be made great again, in your opinion? Like to bring back somebody, or to do something else, just to mix up comedy, or what's a way to make comedy great again?
So we get a lot of Netflix specials. We see that stuff all the time. I follow.
Yeah, it's all the same.
I like, here's something. I like stuff like this. Like this, to me, people are tuned. I can't tell how many people have tuned in because I can't see the counter. I don't know how many people are actually here, but I love stuff like this. You guys have no idea how many times I'm sitting at my desk, like doing a bunch of different work, and I have one of these, or Cassidy's, or I listened to Kenzie the other day, or Brad, or Kathy, or all those people, and I'm just sitting over here giggling like a fool because of something you guys said, and I'm like writing a handbook for a company, and I'm like, while I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm sitting over there giggling like my Discord avatar, the little raccoon.
Isabella says Holly Hunter would be a killer but expensive. Yeah, well, we said we're getting one for free, though.
Yeah. No, okay, Dream Killer Fiore. All right, fine.
What is actually on Max's hat now? Cool guy. Cool guy. This is what's on my hat.
Cool guy.
It's my Discord symbol. Show guy.
I didn't want to mess up his hat game, but I brought a fascinator. I brought an original Seattle Seahawks logo, like the old school logo.
I want to see that bucket hat that you got, though. Look at that.
This one?
It's for Too Slim.
Yeah, it's from, in Nashville, guys, you will get all kinds of weirdness. I got this from an old friend, and it's from Hats of the West, designs by Thomas Hirt, Hirt, and this hat was handmade for Fred Too Slim Labor. And I Googled him before we got on here. Fred is still alive, and if he makes it to this podcast, he might want this hat back.
You can get this hat for the low price of $499.
Come and get it. Come and get it, Too Slim. Invite me.
Come and get it. Yeah, I like how you pose that kind of as like it was like, yeah, come and get it. Yeah, like come on, come and get it.
Come and get it.
He's like 95 years old, and you're just like, let's box.
He's like 78. I checked. He's 70. I would never. If he came back and he was like, I'm Fred Too Slim, I'd be like, here's your hat, sir. You can have it back. I'm not going to fight you for it. Oh, posture check. Posture check.
Jurassic Park hat. Posture check. All right. And we got to drink a little bit of this Liquid Death.
Ooh.
Liquid Death. Right. Artisan water. Mountain water. Still artisan.
That's right. I am drinking green tea in a Waffle House cup, but I would like for you all to know that it was steeped in Gary hose water, straight from Gary from
steeped in Gary from Gary, Indiana.
Gary hose water for when you want to get hosed. You steep your tea in Gary hose water.
For when you need some hose, Gary hose water.
That's right. I took a bath earlier in Gary hose water. So if you want hair like this and skin like this,
wait, go to the what? That's crazy. Do you remember I got it growing up?
They sent me a tank. They sent me a tank of it. It's nice.
Oh, but like, remember growing up that we would drink out of the hose? At least I would.
I loved it, and we actually called it I think this is a Southern thing because I've heard this. It was specifically the hose pipe. So not the hose. It was a hose.
We would do both.
And I gotta tell you, gosh, on a super hot day, a super hot Tennessee day, that cold water, because when it first comes out, it's warm. So don't get hit with the warm water, right? Because that's hot and it doesn't feel good. But that cold metallic taste, that minerally hose, man.
Yeah, that added some flavor. Yeah. Savor the flavor.
Yeah.
Of hose water.
Yeah, something about it. It's a childhood. It's like a core memory. Yeah.
Yeah, that I still have that metallic taste. I still have it. I still have a little bit.
I can feel it. My throat remembers it. Yeah, Jordan asked a valid question, which is why is there so much canned water now? I thought canned water was just like for the apocalypse and like bomb shelters. Are we just canned water now all the time?
You know what? I'm just featuring all sorts of waters on the stream, and then whichever one pays me is the best. So if it's canned water, I will be like, canned is the best. That's the way to go. Because with bottled water, you can't really recycle it very well. At least that's the idea.
Well, no plastic. Like, guys, try to not plastic. Your microplastics, try to not plastic. Please try. Please try. Please. It's crazy. So we posture checked and hydration because we know you're not drinking enough water. You guys at your computers never do.
Oh yeah.
Question from the chat. When and isn't it okay to tell someone at work to bless their heart? Ooh, that is
always
an interesting question.
Okay. Bless your heart.
It's always okay. Sometimes you're not nice when you say it though. Like I've seen somebody do something dumb and been like, "Ooh, bless their heart," or prayers for their mama. Yikes.
Yeah, it usually does mean that they're, kind of silly. It's like a 50-50 actually.
That's what Jacqueline just said. It was like, in the South, it means something a little different. And it can. So it can just be like, oh, that's terrible, bless their heart. Or it could be like, he is dumb as a rug, bless his heart, right? It could be, there's a spectrum there. So I would say that, it's outside of the South, like it's probably totally complimentary, but it's going to be in the sort of the eye of the beholder in the South. I think
beauty is in the eye of the beer holder is what I always say.
It's true. Absolutely. What Gabe is like, Gabe only does water from a bottle with barley and hops. I get that.
I like that. I like my water fancy. Sorry, guys. We're doing a little bit of a murder mystery of our own today. Dun. Like, who's been murdering it in chat? Who's been killing it in chat? I just want to say somebody who's been killing it. David Boyden has been killing it in chat. Like, my man been murdering it. Fight.
I love watching the Boyden siblings.
I do too. The sibling spouses. And then I also want to always thank one person in particular for being here. I want to thank Isabella Fiore for being here. You've been doing some great chats. Fantastic.
Yay! Yeah, so, you guys should know her. If you don't, follow Isabella. But don't everybody give
Josh
her
Kane. Josh Kane says, "Are you 7, Hayley? Who the heck takes baths as an adult?"
Oh, I'm a huge bath proponent of self-care. I will. Yeah, I have to you could ask AJ. I'll take a bath for 2 hours. If I've got everything I need, you can't stop me. I'm part fish. Nope. Self-care, relaxation, getting away from everybody. Highly recommend. Josh, you should take a bath. Go get yourself some little.
Yeah, he's probably. I feel like Josh is not the most aromatic of smelling people. Yeah, he's a little bit.
You should take a nice bath with some little herbal tinctures. Get some of those little crayons that the kids have. You can draw while you're in there, and hey, you're good. I listen to audiobooks. I do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I do too, and I take my baths. My client Todd asked you what are your last 3 write-ups? Or if you don't want to answer that one, what are just a couple of write-ups that you've had to do in your history?
That I gave people or that I got?
Yeah.
Guys, I've been written up too. I'm no angel. I've gotten written up too. The last 3 write-ups that I did, well, they wouldn't be write-ups. I just call them counseling. The last 3 counsels I've had to do. I had to talk to, well, there were 2 of them were managers that wanted to move too quickly with discipline without enough performance improvement. So that, this is really common for managers, by the way. They'll come in and be like, hey, this person's been a nightmare. And then they'll list everything they've done over the last year and be like, and they're terrible and they hate dogs and they smell bad and all this stuff. And I'm like, cool, where's the documentation? Because if they're this terrible, obviously you've written them up, you've had conversations, you've coached them, and then I get to stare. They didn't do any of that stuff, right? So I'm like, hey, bad news. So we can't just go all the way to 60, right? From 0 to 60 because you didn't coach or do your job before. We actually have to talk to these people and then give them an ample time, a reasonable time to improve if you really want them to improve, and then move them forward. So I have done healthcare, the last 3, healthcare. Yep.
There's always the managers
It is almost
at
always.
fault.
It is. Yeah, and they want to do the right things, but we have to give people time to improve. I've also had managers that misunderstand policies sometimes. They don't understand what the policy is, and then they try to inflict the wrong version. And I'm like, no, man. Also something interesting, weather stuff. So I'm here in Nashville, and I've been the HR director or the person that makes the weather-related decisions a lot. I will always give you that snow day every single time, because I do not think it is worth your life or your family not having somebody at home. Like, I'll close a place for a snow day. If you can come in, great. If you want to be one of those crazy people that risks your life, go ahead. But you know what? I'm going to be at home, because that's where I will be safe.
Because like 2 inches is a lot. Like, I can't,
Yeah, it's like a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, sure. Or not, depending on where you're talking. But yeah, like, it could be a lot. Here in Nashville, we are not particularly good with ice. We're super terrible, actually. And we get it a lot.
I don't like ice.
We don't know. Oh, yes. I meant the frozen kind. We don't like any of it, but the frozen kind that breaks off trees and wrecks our infrastructure grid. We had a really hard time with that last winter. It made the news. I think downtown Nashville, there were parts for like 2 weeks that didn't have power. So, Jordan, can we have snow days for remote work? Yeah, actually, technically there are. You're supposed to. And just like get it done if you can, kind of thing. But yeah, you're not going to take it. If you're not taking snow days, you're not going to stop working. Jordan texted me like 4 times a day.
What's HR's perspective? What's your HR guru perspective of the astronomer incident?
The astronomer
the Coldplay concert.
Oh my God. That's right. That lady.
That became a meme. Like that is the most prolific HR meme to ever exist, by the way.
You will never live it down. Yeah, just guys, you never just a second of a misstep ethically that you think is okay, right? Look what happens.
Oh, that gives me the chills. Like,
in public. Bad. Oh my gosh, in public. Like, what are you doing? No, just if be discreet. If you're gonna be ridiculous, be discreet. Lord, don't make me deal with that. Like, if I've had to come in and do that in offices where there were affairs that were discovered or something, and I've had to mediate in between. I remember one time in particular, there was something going on, and these 2 people were together, and they were married to other people, and I was just like, why are you making me do this? Why do I have to be in your business? This is because you're doing it at work. Don't do it at work. Because then you got me looking at you and being like, are you serious? Like, why? Please don't. Because I have to. That's the thing, is that I am part of what keeps everything safe and operating. And if I got to deal with it, I'll just have to deal with it. In public, says Wolfman.
Kenneth says,
chat question. Hayley, you mentioned.
Oh, go ahead.
On sleep going on that. Where were you canceled the hits? Whoa, where were you when they canceled the hit series Alf? The exact moment and how hard your heart dropped. Oh my God, this is such an integral question, Todd. Thank you.
That's a great question.
I suspect I was at home
from my client Todd. Great question.
Thank you.
It was it was 90. What was it? 93 or 92?
What year it was?
Alf.
Okay, so I was about 10. So I suspect I was upset. I really liked Alf. I had the
March 24th, 1990. I was about to celebrate my first birthday.
Yeah, I was like 8, depending on where it was. So I was upset. I watched Alf. I liked that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wow. Great question. Great question, Todd. Way to go.
Isabella says, what's crazy is they could have casually played it off instead of turning it into a big thing. The astronomer incident. Nobody would have even known. Yeah. I think everybody agrees with that. They got turned into a freaking meme, guys. That's crazy to get memed on.
I can visualize both of their faces and the whole somebody.
And they weren't even sad that they were doing it. They were sad they got caught.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yes. Yes, of course They were. They were not sad that they did it. They were sad that they got caught. That's usually what happens.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah. Like I said, like the other HR colleagues with her and him at the concert. Yeah. And although, by the way, you were doing that in front of all of your colleagues that look up to you, or are supposed to respect you, or supposed to think that you're a harbinger of normalcy and ethics, and to have a full-blown affair in front of your staff. Yo.
Yeah. That's just cringe.
Don't make me.
So what's the correct decision if they come in as a consultant? It's to fire both of them right away, right? Or what's the correct decision?
I mean, it's got to be even. It's typically even treatment. I had this exact situation in front of me where a company wanted to fire the female, but not the male, because the male was a top sales producer.
Yeah, and this male was the CEO.
Wasn't.
So
my decision, and what I told them, because they wanted to let her go and not him, I said, you let them both go. You have to let them. You have to do the same for both, so they both.
I agree. I think cut them both, and then ride the meme for whatever they're doing. Like, Astronomer should have ridden the meme a little harder. Been like, yeah, we're a meme. Okay.
Didn't they? They did like a campaign with, like, it was Nicole Kim. Somebody. It was like a famous person did an ad for them right after that, where they kind of made fun of it a little bit, and I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember. Ethics is so 1951. I know. I'm bringing it back. We're going to make ethics hot again. We're doing it again. We're doing it, guys. We're normalizing positive HR. That's really important, right? Yeah. Every time I show up, it's not awful. Actually, most of the times I show up, it's not awful, but sometimes it is. Sometimes it's awful.
It is. All right. Yeah, well, this is who you and do you know Brianna Brew, the yapper?
Yes, of course. Everybody knows.
Okay,
her.
like she's you and her though would get along so well because you're both such yappers. My goodness.
I just looked. It was 8:46. Yeah, I talk for a living, guys. I get paid to talk.
Wait, what happens when one yapper meets another yapper though? What would happen?
I don't know. I don't know if it's like when like a really tall girl meets another tall girl and they just sort of like face off and like regard each other. I don't know. So I think my camera keeps going strangely. I'm not really sure. We would probably either talk a lot and then just like go off together and just be like a self-propelled thing.
Yeah.
That's probably what would happen.
Two
huge balls of energy together. Just start. Yeah.
What's your opinion on Microsoft Teams versus Slack?
Ugh.
They both suck.
Yeah, I'd rather use Slack. Teams.
Does Slack even have voice?
Laggy, I know. Yeah, it's got video. Yeah, we Slack all the time for Cadence Stroke Foundation. We'll jump on there and do impromptu video calls and stuff. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
It's just, it seems a little easier, and the Teams things are hugely enterprise and like, I don't know. There's always glitchy. There's always a problem. Something's in retrograde. There's a freaking solar flare. Like something's going on all the time.
Microsoft giving everybody a virus. Microslop. Like this platform that we're on. Well, we're on 5 platforms right now, but we're mainly on LinkedIn, which is a Microsoft product. It's amazing to me that they have that button that says "Report AI Slop." Like, that's
I don't
crazy.
have it yet. By the way, I got GIFs after everybody. I don't have the AI slop thing anymore at all. So I'm not a premium person because
would you be reporting? Well, you'd be reporting.
No, I probably wouldn't be. I kind of let that. I don't really care about that.
Yeah, who
but
cares?
I report offensive stuff, and I will report a job post in a second if it's not what it says it is, or if you say it's remote and I click in there and you want somebody in the office. Spam.
Ooh, smash that report button.
I am, because you are misrepresenting, and that is not fair. It's like, oh, it's remote, but you have to live within 30 miles of San Francisco. That's not remote. That's not remote.
It's remote-ish.
Well, and that's the thing is that it can be remote. It can be hybrid, which is a 2-3, 3-2, or 3-2. Or then when people do 4 days in office and 1 day out, it's called flex. So people are like, oh, it's hybrid. You're at home on Mondays. It's like, that's not what that is. It's not hybrid. It's called flex.
Flex on them. Yeah. That's what I'm going to implement is the flex policy. Everybody's got to live. Like, oh, everybody's got to live in my house with me, all my employees.
Oh, like one of those crazy tech houses where everybody smells weird and sleeps feet to head.
Yeah.
It's like
Wait, is that an HR nightmare?
They don't have HR. They don't have HR.
No,
they probably have like
no.
bed bugs and skin problems. There's a lot going on. There's a lot happening. There's a lot of people in a very small space, and I don't think they're showering a lot. They're just working all the time.
Yeah, didn't Facebook do that? Like when they first started, they had like one of those tech houses or something.
Gosh, I'm reading Careless People. I'm reading the book that Sarah, what's her face, the former Facebook person did that they were trying to they're suppressing it on the platforms. I'm reading it.
Trying to hush her
about the early days of Facebook, and it is fascinating. They were feral, like your hat. They were feral.
Yeah.
And money.
They were. Feral can work sometimes. When you're trying to do a startup, you got to be a little feral.
Yes, absolutely. There's always room for feral, guys. I do it. I do it too. Sometimes when you really gotta get in and do things. You can't be like that all the time.
Okay, speaking of feral, how long does it take to get your hair all did?
Oh, about 20 minutes. I dry it upside down with a diffuser.
Oh, what about when you're gonna go get it like cut or whatever? Like, I don't know. Does that take a long time?
Every time I go to get my hair cut, I was just separating those little silver curls. My hairdresser blows it out. He will iron it, and it's straight, and it looks strange to me. And AJ always jokes when I come through the door, and it's like that. He's like, "My girlfriend's here." Because with straight hair,
right, AJ.
I'm his girlfriend. Curly hair is his wife. He's like, "Oh, my girlfand's here."
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with a little RP.
I don't straighten it because it's so humid here. If I get it professionally straightened within like 30 minutes, it starts to kink up like right here and right here. So my hair, it just wants to curl hard, and that's okay.
Mine does too. Mine really wants to curl really hard.
Yeah. Serena asked how long it takes for you to do your hair.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Serena. Thank you for that question, and thank you for being here. I want to thank you for your YouTube series and me IRL or whatever it's called. Dear Me. Yeah.
I owe you a video.
I've definitely been watching. I've been rooting for you guys. How long does it take for me to do my hair? It takes me like a good, 6-7 hours.
I get that. Yeah. Do you fluff your beard out? Like, is there a special implement where you can?
No, I just let it go. I just let it go. Let it go.
Down?
No, the water does its thing.
Completely natural. Just whatever happens, happens.
Whatever happens. I'm like, okay, so David Hayes in the chat. I don't know if you watched that episode, but if you didn't watch his episode where he said that he lived in the freaking forest for 6 to 7 years.
I watch his unhinged comments all the time in the chat. Yeah. So David is one of the ones that I'm like, what is he doing?
You need to have a little discussion with him. A little discussion. No, but like that episode was so good. And he had like a long beard, long beard.
Oh, yeah. Well, David and one other guy, is it Gabe? Will kind of go off each other in the chats, and it's super funny. And they start like having their own side conversation in the chat sometimes.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like the side convos.
Yes. Oh, I was going to tell you guys too, because community, right? And that's why we're all here, and we all love this little community and all the people that we follow, that if you're not already doing this, and by the way, I'm not sure why my camera keeps turning yellow. I got to figure that out. I'll call tech support when I'm done. Isabella's already on here. She was on this list. Follow Isabella, but don't give her a ton of work because she's working on my book. So like, I need her for stuff, and don't overbook her, please. But like,
yeah. Don't do that, guys.
Because I need her. K9
It's not like she could hire more people to help.
She would. Well, she would just, reasonably expand to accommodate her business, but I don't know.
Ew, growing small businesses. We don't want any of that. Not on my watch.
We love that. We love.
I stand for success. Google. I stand for Google. I stand for Microsoft. I stand for Twitch, Amazon. I stand for Amazon for sure. For X, for Blue Sky, I stand for all of them.
You're just trying to get sponsored.
OpenAI, I stand for you guys. OpenAI.
No. was it Sam Altman today? I saw something where he was trying to get everybody to like integrate their kids' calendars and stuff into OpenAI so they could just
Yeah,
manage
wait, I saw
everything. It's
that
like,
too.
talk
What
to
was
your
that?
children.
What is
Talk to
that
your kids.
nonsense?
What the hell's wrong with you people? Talk to
That's
your
weird.
kids.
Stop being weird,
Do
Sam
not
Altman.
Don't make them into robots. Talk to your children.
Robots.
Oh, I saw. What is the release date of the book, Hayley? It's going to be next fall. That's the appropriate time. So we're working on this for a year. It is a big deal. When you go and Isabella told me all about it. You can't get it easy. You can't get it cheap. You can't get it quick, right? So it's 16 months of development for these things. It's a big deal.
Are you gonna just are you gonna self-publish on Amazon, or are you doing more?
It's not. Well, here's the thing: is it's not self-publishing. It's not, and I tried to do that and just kind of ended up not being interested because they take so much from you. I mean, they take 70, 80, 90%.
They take a ridiculous percentage. Yeah,
it's crazy. And so I hired Isabella. She's my agent, and she's the manager of the book essentially. And so she is guiding me through this entire process, everything from edit to graphic design, huge marketing promotion, social media. It's a big deal. So, and I hope she's not getting mad at me because I'm talking about it, but I'm not talking about the book. I'm not telling them about the book.
No. Let's talk about the movie. Who do you want to play the main character? Which actress? And why is it Scarlett Johansson?
It's not Scarlett. I don't think it would be Scarlett Johansson. I'm not sure it would be. It would probably be a brunette. That's 35-ish, maybe, like somewhere. I'm trying to think of the kind of character. Yeah, kind of academic, kind of fun. She's a lot like me. The character is kind of a lot like me. And I don't know who would do that. I don't know. What do you guys think?
You haven't thought about your movie yet? What are you doing?
No, I mean, of course we think about those things, but I don't know who would do it now. Isabella would.
What if in 5 years it really is on the big screen? What the heck would you do? Like, would you freak out?
Yeah, I'd probably come back on this podcast and tell you all about it. Be like, I did the thing.
I'll still be wearing my hats. I'll be wearing my hats.
You would
just yapping.
Yeah, except you'll be wearing in 5 years, you're gonna be wearing that daddy hat, but you're probably gonna have a lady beside you and a toddler on your shoulders wearing that daddy hat. You're actually a daddy. Yeah. No, of course you think about those things. But the book, I wrote it several years ago. I actually wrote it during COVID and didn't know what to do with it. So I sat on it and it just came, kind of the stars aligned. I found Isabella and I decided to do it. So it's just something I really just wanted to get it out there. If it sells 1 million copies, awesome. If it sells, not very many copies, I still did it. And that's a big deal. Writing a book and publishing a book's a big damn deal.
Wait,
guys.
that's a flex right there. It literally doesn't matter how many copies it sells. It doesn't. It doesn't matter what happens with it. It just you shipped it. My one of my favorite self-help gurus. He didn't start as a self-help guru. He became it later in life. Stephen Pressfield. He's written a lot of books. He wrote Legend of Bagger Vance. If you guys heard about that one, that Will Smith played in the movie. He wrote a lot of stuff, but he said the hardest part is shipping it. It's just shipping that book about and just saying, hey, I'm done. Here it is. Boom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because I'm a perfectionist. I'm a fiddler. So I go back and I'm like, and Isabella's had to be like, stop touching it and move. We've moved on, right? And this book is also set up to be part of a series. This isn't the only one.
Nice.
So and they're already outlined and ready to go. So I really just wanted to get the book out. I wanted at the end of the day, like my friends and family, I wanted my dad to hold a copy of my book.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
I just thought that would be cool.
He won't read it, but he'll hold the copy.
He's already read it. He was one of the people that I put the first draft through. Dad already knows. He knows. I don't get to read the rest of it, like the revised, and it's very different.
He fell asleep during it. He told me, I interviewed him for the pregame show. He told me that
he did not.
It was a snoozer. What a snoozer that one was.
My dad would never say that about me. You lie.
I'm kidding. God.
Yeah, Isabella's like, Hayley and I are going to piss a lot of people off. That's true. That's true. They're not going to like it. I'm kind of critical. I'm critical of historical.
You got to stay critical.
I'm critical. They're going to be mad. Stay mad. Buy books.
All right. Speaking of stay mad, buy books. What are your closing thoughts? Let's not do a THOTS this time. Let's do a THOUGHTS. Thoughts.
Thank you. HR says thank you for that. Guys, get more involved in your communities and follow people and support their stuff. I named a ton of people on here. A bunch of them I saw in the chat. Follow them, attend their things, and push them up. That's kind of why we're here. I love doing this stuff. If you guys need things, let me know. I know in the Discord chat I dropped a bunch of job stuff and little hints and tips. But yeah, be a good person and be part of a community. Be a person you would want to hang around. Do that.
Exactly. Do that. Lift people up. See the human in people. And I always thank one person in particular. I already thanked Isabella Fiore. I also want to thank Jacqueline Hooper, who asked a lot of great questions. Awesome questions. And my closing thoughts are, make friends on this platform, because it could be somebody like Hayley, and then that could blossom into a great friendship. And I'm so lucky to be your friend. I'm so lucky to get to hang with you, to chill with you, to do anything like this, or just hanging in our Discord. I like that kind of stuff.
Thanks.
All right.
Well, I appreciate that. You've done a hell of a thing here with this community. I know we give you a lot of shit, but you're bringing people together. You really are. It's where it started. So we appreciate you too.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next time on the Chit Chat Show, where the chat decides where we go, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central. Bye.